So I was going over my channel the other day and I realized I have not given you guys an updated version of Excess Nightclub in Las Vegas. I don't know how I can do this considering Excess is one of my favorite clubs in Las Vegas. It might even be the best club in Las Vegas. Some of my friends seem to think so. Certain websites seem to think so. Between Dre's and Excess, they're going to be battling it out. A big heavyweight bout. I know I made a 2021 Excess video, but I mean, that's when I was first starting out, so it was kind of trash. I do not recommend watching. Or you could go watch it, and you guys can see how far I have come, and I think I've gotten a little bit better at this. I mean, but you guys tell me. But let's get right into Excess Nightclub. So Excess is located within the lovely Wynn Hotel, and the Wynn is just gorgeous. It is breathtaking. It is upscale. It's everything that you could want in a hotel, and to be perfectly honest with you, the Wynn is probably a top 3 hotel in Vegas if you have no budget. Excess is probably the most upscale nightclub, I want to say, in Las Vegas, and you know what? It reflects it on the price point. Excess is going to cost you just a little bit more money than some of these other Vegas clubs. And you know what? Getting on an Excess guest list isn't really that easy. Your best bet is buying tickets early as a dude. If you're a really pretty group of girls, you could definitely get on the guest list. I do not have a connect right now, but that is of this recording. Check back in 3 or 4 months if you guys are watching this video in the future, and I may have a connect for you guys that you guys can utilize. I do have a connect if you guys are trying to get tables. So if you guys are interested in buying tables at Excess, hit me up. I'll get you in touch with him and you guys will get squared away. But let's talk about the design of Excess, because Excess was a little different. It was something very different. So pretty much there's like an indoor and then there's an outdoor. But it's not your typical indoor-outdoor club. The stage, the DJ stage, the main stage, whatever you want to call it, is located directly smack in the middle. So like if I were on the stage, if I go right or if I turn behind me, whichever direction, if I go north, I'm inside. If I go south, I'm outside. And they're just really right in the middle. And they're 2 front stage crowds, I want to say. So this was really unique because they kind of mixed it both up. So you get the best of both worlds. If you like outside, kind of like the night swim environment type vibes, then be outside. If you want a nice club atmosphere with air conditioning, that's where you're going to find me. You could be inside. They also do have places to gamble inside. I don't think I have seen that before, aside from Encore and Encore Beach Club, where you could gamble literally at the club. That was kind of cool. But just their whole setup, their whole design, it just gives off luxury, kind of feel good. Excess definitely has the best quality. They look the best, and they bring out some huge heavy-hitter talent. I know the Swedish House Mafia was there. They brought out Justin Bieber once. The Chainsmokers are regular. You know, you find yourself like a Diplo. You know, they bring out some big heavy-hitter artists. They usually have a rock-solid lineup, but this is going to be heavier on the EDM pop music, if that is your type of vibe. If you guys can tolerate that, but you guys still more lean to hip-hop, you're still going to like this club. If you can tolerate it, or it doesn't bother you like that, then this is a rock-solid club. If you hate, like absolutely hate EDM of any form, then this club might not be for you, but you'll still probably like this club. This club, as I said, it's either number 1 or number 2, but not number 3 or number 4. This is either the second best or the best club in Vegas, depending on what your preference is. Now let's talk a little bit more about the design of the club. They do have the pools roped off during their Fridays and Saturdays, but they also have a night swim where you could get in there if it's pool party season, and you could go swimming at night and you guys can vibe out. So that is also a thing. But it's roped off the majority of the time, but that does not mean that the glow doesn't hit the water and doesn't look nice. That's great ambiance. Inside, I feel like there was just tables upon tables, upon rows of rows of rows. I was just like, wow. I think I got to one section. I think there was a table here. There was a table here. I thought I was going through like a corridor. It was something really interesting. They had tons of bars as well. I really did like this place, like legitimately enjoyed my time here. And you guys will as well. That's why it's quite hard for me to believe that I didn't get to this earlier, considering it's in my top 5 Las Vegas clubs. Your boy is slipping. Can't have that. Before I forget, I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. He stopped me at Tao Beach as I was trying to gather content and whatnot. He was like, yo, you're Mr. Nocturnal. I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? He was like, I moved to Chicago and your videos really helped me out. I didn't get to get your name. I'm sorry, my guy. I was out there working, so I was in work mode. And it kind of like, I want to say, I was surprised that you recognized me, but you definitely did make my day. I appreciate you, my guy. But if you're watching this video, my guy, make sure you comment that below. I'll try to get in touch with you and see if I could do something for you in Chicago. And if you did make it this far into the video, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. It really does help this channel grow and allows me to go to different cities and keep reviewing clubs so you guys can have a better vacation. But back to Excess. Let's talk about the style. Because I said it was really upscale. This is definitely, I like this spot style. It was pretty much look good, as I think all clubs should be. They didn't seem to have a strict dress code. They may online, but if you look well put together, I think you got in. Pull it off, look great, and you'll get in. That's what I want to say it is. I had my friends dress in Jordans. I had some of them put a graphic t-shirt on. I came in a Balmain crew neck, and I think just some regular sneakers or something like that. And we got in, no problem. Got in, know who I was. And we just happened to get in. This is how I think all clubs in Vegas should be. But sometimes they require you to have these pesky shoes that are outdated and all that stuff. Like, you know, like a Hakkasan, one of those type of clubs. But not here. Just dress to impress, dress to look good, and you will be good. If you are unsure of if you have good style, then you probably don't have good style. And if you're a lady, dress in heels. Why not? It's easy. But I also realized this is one of the few places where I saw true designer heels for women. I saw the big heels. I saw the big designer bags. You know what I mean? I didn't see that too often in Vegas aside from at the restaurants, i.e. Catch. But I mean, like, there were some lookers. This is definitely a spot. This is a spot. Now, if you got the pockets for it, I would recommend buying a table here. It definitely seemed like people who had tables had a lot more fun. So I had a friend who had a table, so I just hopped on his table for a little bit just to see how things were. And then I took my ass right back to GA because I'm trying to experience it as the normal guy. And you know what? Getting a table was just a little bit more fun. Not all clubs really, I want to say, make my experience that much better, but it was pretty solid here. However, Excess's tables do tend to cost just a little bit more than the average table cost in Las Vegas. But as I said earlier, if you're looking to buy a table, get in touch with me. I will send you to somebody who works there, and they can answer your questions on tables. And you know what? They can get you squared away. But let me know what you guys think of Excess. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Why don't you like it if you don't like it? And if you do like it, where does it rank in your clubs in Las Vegas? My name is Mr. Nocturnal. Make sure you guys give me a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow. And until next time.